Certainly look good on the scales, mate. I think that's more of an 8-pack than a 6-pack.
No, I'm feeling good. I've been working with my nutritionist for, this is the 4th fight now, and it's all starting to pay off, and it's looking better each fight.
And how new is this nutritionist? Is it someone you brought in recently, or?
I brought him in 2 years ago now, so just after my fight with Sabiri, I realised like I need to be a bit more professional, and so I brought in my my own nutritionist, and yeah, it's been going really well.
Yeah, and you didn't look like, you know, you had any problems making the weight either.
No, yeah, made it easy.
Which is great news.
Yeah, it is. It always is.
Now, obviously, it's sort of bittersweet because it's great that you're out again, but not fighting who you want to fight.
Yeah, so I had been trained so hard for this British title shot. I was really looking forward to it, and felt like I was gonna put in a great performance, and got to headline my first show, and was really looking forward to it, but it wasn't meant to be. And I've got a good fight tomorrow, so I've got to be switched on for Ben Fields, because he's an opponent you've got to respect, and you know I'll have to be my best, and I will be.
Yeah, just before we come to Ben, I mean for those who don't know, what was it? Injury, wasn't it?
Yeah, just so Monday morning I'm on the way to the gym to do my last bit of pads, and I get told Akeem's injured. Didn't really go into it, but just the fights are on. I was devastating. I just didn't think it was real to start, and then just gotten in, especially so close, and after all the build up, and for it to be gone, I felt a bit deflated.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a big fight. I mean, that's no disrespect to Ben at all, but that was a massive fight that a lot of people were looking forward to. Do you think that it's sort of been postponed rather than called off? Do you think it will happen at a later date?
I'd like to think so, yeah, but I think you know, I've got a lot of options. Like you know, I'm ranked top 10 in the WBO. So Josh Taylor's fighting Ramirez for the unification. He's already said if he wins it, he'll move up to welterweight, which will vacate the WBO, which puts me in a good chance for boxing for a vacant title. Like it's not miles away. I'm top 10, so there's that option as well. So we'll just got to see what comes up. But I'd like to go for the British title because it's an amazing belt to win. Yeah,
absolutely. And obviously, if you went for the other option you said, with Jack Catwell, I think that
it makes sense. Then it'd be a brilliant fight, and it's a possibility. It's like stranger things have happened than that. Like Josh Taylor, I think, is looking phenomenal, and this is the best. My coach said this is the best he's seen. Looks physically this far out from a fight, and I think he's going to win. And he's already stated that he might move up after that. So it's a big possibility. It's exciting. Three fights time maybe.
Yeah, I'll come back to Josh Taylor in a bit, but just on Ben Fields, yeah, obviously in at short notice, you've prepared all this time for one fight, and now you've got to switch to another. How awkward is that for you?
Oh, it's nothing to me. Like I've been tournaments all around the world in the amateurs where I'd box a Russian, the one day, the next day I box an Irish lad, one day I box a African, like, and every style different. So I'm lucky enough, I'm blessed with a good amateur career that I can just adapt to different tactics each day, and that's what you just have to do. So it's nothing new to me.
Yeah, and obviously you fought Lomachenko a while ago. I mean, again, for people who don't know, what was that like? How did that come about?
Great experience. In the WSB, I was supposed to be boxing someone else and turned up to Kiev to box Lako Rudenko, and then turned out I was boxing Lomachenko, and I performed all right, but not the best performance. But then 2 weeks later, again, some circumstances happened where two lads had to pull out, and I got picked to fight Lomachenko again.
Yeah, that's sort of this fight in reverse. I mean, that would be quite daunting. You train to face one bloke, and then all of a sudden
Lomachenko. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I remember just seeing him walk in and thinking, oh my God, why is he? I was thinking, why is he here? And then all the lads were saying, he's ready to fight you, Sam. I was like, nah, they wouldn't do that to me. They wouldn't do that on the day. And then he came.
Oh my God.
Ripped to death on the scales, he was as well. So he'd been ready, he'd been training.
Oh my word! That's quite a daunting prospect. I know, any fighter says that they'll fight anybody, but at least you want a bit of notice.
So you brace for it, like.
But in reverse, almost, I suppose. Then you're facing Ben Fields now, and how much do you know about him? How?
Well, I know he's beat a lot of top prospects, lads who are unbeaten, and. Yes, he's not someone you underestimate. He comes to fight. He comes to win. He comes to you put it on you, and it's going to be a challenge for me, but it's one I'm up to definitely. I've seen his style before, and I've overcome it before, and I'm looking to do the same again tomorrow. Yeah,
I mean, I guess in your head. I mean, what I was going to say was, is there any danger that if you're preparing for someone, say, of a higher standard, that you're going to take this guy lightly?
No, never. Like, I learned that in my fight. Funnily, like 2 years ago this week, I boxed Sabiri, and he came in last minute and I watched a few YouTube videos and thought, easy. I beat him easy, and yeah, nearly paid the price for it. So I'll never do that again. And yeah, there's loads of videos on him, and I know exactly what he brings. So I'm not going to underestimate him at all.
There's a few people watched that YouTube video with Sadiri and you.
Yeah.
Like millions.
Yes, he went viral. Every year, about this time of year, like it'll go viral again now this week because it's an anniversary of it kind of thing. But yeah, it brought chills, gave me goosebumps this morning watching it again. It's like it was a great, mad experience. Like it's just crazy how it happened, like out of nowhere, last 10 seconds. But hopefully, it never happens again. Nothing like that happens again.
Do you ever get bored of watching that? I mean, it's
nah, I never get bored of it. Honestly, I never get bored of it.
Nor do I,
brings back all the feelings.
It was such an amazing night because that guy was just taking it out of you, wasn't he? Just taking the mickey, basically.
Yeah. Everyone must have been screaming at the TV, knock him out, and I got it.
So good, so good. Okay, I just want to touch, before we finish, I just want to touch on your last fight with Joe Hughes. What a cracker that was.
Yeah, good fight. I think I showed my levels there, like he's European level Joe, and I got a good win against him, so it gave me a lot of confidence, and it lets me know where my ability is and where I can go.
Yeah, because he's a dangerous opponent as well, especially that left hook of his. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
brilliant left hook, brilliant jab, great work rate and good power. And yeah, just I learned a lot about myself and in that fight, and I'm glad I got that opportunity to fight him and learn so much.
Okay, just finally, so what can we expect on Saturday night? Start again.
Friday.
So finally, what can we expect on Friday night? Why should people tune in?
You're going to see a great performance by me. I'm going to be switched on. I've put in 10, 12 weeks of camp for Akeem, and I'm not going to let it go to waste. Like everything we were going to use on Akeem, we'll be able to translate over, I feel, for Ben. And I'm looking forward to putting on the show. I'm really excited. Like I could be sat at home now, angry and watching the boxing, thinking I should be on there but I've got a chance to box, so I'm going to go in, make the most use of it, have a good enjoyment of it, and put in the effort and get the win. It's going to be a good fight. Yeah, and it's going to be an entertaining fight because Ben will come as well. He'll come to bring it to beat me up, and that's what's going to make it exciting. I'm looking forward to it.